Let's talk about problems involving simple equations with fractions. This is what we're going to be talking about in this particular video. Problems involving simple equations with fractions. Recall, I think in the last two lessons, we talked about problems involving simple equations, but they were not with fractions. They were just simple and without fractions. But in this video, we'll be looking at problems involving simple equations with fractions. Now we have this example 25. It says 3/4 of a number is 12 more than 2/3 of the number. What is the number? It is straightforward. It looks straightforward, but you have to understand the key things here. So let's start by saying 3/4 of a number We don't know this number. So I'm going to say let the number be x as usual. Let the number, again, you can use any letter, so we don't even overstress x. Let the number be, let's say y. Let the number be y. Now 3/4, what does it mean when they say 3/4? 3/4 of a number. 3/4 means 3/4. A quarter is 1/4, right? So 3/4 is 3 times a quarter, which is 3/4. I need to stress this very well. So 3/4 of the number, 3/4 of the number, 3/4 of y. What would this now give us? That's 3/4 times y. Of is times, so times y, which is what? 3. Now, let me say this again. 3/4 times y also means 3 times y. Do you know y is, the denominator of y is 1? So I can say 3 times y, that's 3y. 4 times 1, that's 4. So 3/4 of y is 3y over 4. Do you get that? Yeah. Now, again, I have something else to stress here. 3/4 of a number is 12 more than 2/3. Before I come to 2/3, let me just tell you what this really means. What this really means. 12 more than. So this number here is 12 more than 2/3 of the number. Okay. Now let me just use real numbers in this case. If I say 7 is 2 more than 5, would you agree? Of course, because 7 is equal to 5 plus 2. So 7 is 2 more than 5. So when something is a particular number more than the other, if you must equate those two numbers, you must add that with which it is greater than the other number by. Let me explain this again. If I ask you 3 is more than 1 with what? Of course, you will say 2, right? So if you must equate them, you say 3 is equal to 1 plus this 2. All right? You can't just say 3 is equal to 1. This is wrong. This is unacceptable. 3 will riot. 3 will say, no, I am bigger than 1. You can't equate me to 1. So for you to be able to equate them, you must add that number with which 3 is greater than 1 by. Here's the logic. You get that? So that's exactly what we're going to be applying in this particular question. Now, let me just show you. Since I've already explained how to express this, so let's now proceed. See, 3/4 of a number is 12 more than 2/3. So if this is 12 more than 2/3 of the number, I have to equate them, but I must add that 12 to the other number or to the other term. So I'm going to say 3y over 4. If it has to be equal to, now look at the next one. It said 2/3. What's 2/3? That's 2 over 3 of the same number, mind you, of the same number. So 2 over 3, that's 2y over 3. Of course, you know the same thing I did here. That's what I'm doing here. 2/3, that's 2y over 3. Now, remember, I just equated them, but I must add something. Say it's 12 more than. It is 12 more than. If it is 12 more than, and I must equate them, you must add that 12 here. So plus 12, and it is now balanced. So we can say this right here is 12 more than this. Perfect. So it is now time for us to solve. We have been able to express this in algebra. Good. Now what do? You know that I can write over 1 here? If you like, you can do that. So I'll say multiply through I need to clear up the fraction. Thank God I've already told you how to simplify equations with fractions. So multiply through by what now? I'm going to multiply through by the LCM of 4 and 3. So what's the LCM of 4 and 3? Without wasting time, it is 12. You can try that out by yourself. So let's multiply through by 12. I need to clear off the fraction. So that will be 12 times 3y/4 is equal to, again, 12 times 2/3. Please, when I say multiply through, you must multiply every single term. So 12 must not be left at this 12 here. I'm going to have 12 times 12. So you see, everything must be multiplied by the given number, or by the LCM. Now 4 into 12 is 3. 3 into 12 is 4. Now let's proceed. What's 3 times 3y? That's 9y is equal to 4 times 2y, that's 8y, plus, now what's 12 times 12? That's 144. I'm going to move 8y to the left hand side. I'm going to have 9y minus 8y is equal to 144, right? Good. So what's 9y minus 8y? That will just be y. So your y is equal to what? 144. And so we can say the number, therefore the number is 144. The number is 144. And that is it. Very easy, very straightforward. Please, I need you to watch this video again, if possible 3, 5, 10 times, so that you understand everything I have said in this video, and practice, because practice makes for perfection. Thank you. It's a good place to stop this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.